Today, just doing an update on this fence with Series 1 Land Rover. Here's the fence here I've been working on. There it is up there. I've done all along here, up there, right up to the end there. And I've done a little bit here, a little bit of fencing here. This is for the to go across the laneway for the it's just a Taranaki gate. It's a Taranaki gate which is going across which goes across the gate, goes across the road here. Just roll it out there, and that's the fence there. And here's the old Series 1 here. We've got the motor going. Yeah, we'll go have a look around. Still a little bit wet on the west coast here. Old Series 1 plugs along, a bit rowdy. But we're getting there. A little bit bumpy. Here's this fence I've been doing. Let's get out. Have a look at the fence. Here we are here. I think we've got a 7-wire fence. We've got new battens here. New battens. A new post. And we've got battens right through here. So there's the fence I've been doing. We'll just have a ride down there. There's a couple of concrete posts alright. Yeah. The old Rotoku farm, the old Landy, getting around. Hold the camera, that's it. We're moving on. Still a bit bumpy. Here's what it is. We had a bit of big diggings down here and a little bit rough on the paddock. There it is, there's the fence. Oh yeah, a little bit of fun. The old pig trap. The old pig seemed to escape it. Here's the feedback fence. The old footage here. Here we go. Just have a quick look around. Bit of a swamp here. We rush over here. Rush over here. Here's the I put a couple of strainers in here. Here it is, a couple of strainers. Pulled this fence up. Yeah, a gateway to get through for the farmer. Anyway, I've done that. Coming down here, this is a bit of a swampland. Few cows over there having a look. Got a bit of a gateway here. Now put this big old strainer in. It's a big old strainer and she's got it full of rocks in there. There goes the fence I pulled up, fixed and repaired. All those posts were on a bit of a lean. Now they're pretty well straight. There you have it. So we're heading back to the old Land Rover. Bit of a swampy through here, but it's not too bad. So we're just moving along, right along, trying to keep up before it runs out of gas. The old Holden. Here we are. We're off. Moving right along. There's a wee piece of the fence here. I put new posts in this one here. And this fence along here, I put all new posts, a lot of new posts up there. Pulled the fence up. Got it straightened up. Few posts. Pulled the wires up. Back again to where we were. Over here. New fence. Oh, it's a bit of a wrestle along here. Might find another gear if I can. Oh, found another one. The Land Rover's got a couple here and there. So we're just going round. Oh, keep lying down on the track. Coming over here. Through the paddock. So I keep on going. We're just moving right along from the paddock here. We're on the other side, we're going across a little bridge. And we've got a Mr. Black over here. Stock down here. And stock over there. We're just going along a bit of a bumpy farm road. Doing a bit of creek cleaning out with the old digger. Oh, sure is one packed along, a bit rowdy here and there. We're getting through it. Back on the old west coast. New Zealand. This is New Zealand. Okay, there's a creek here going through across the crossing. And we're just sneaking along here. I've got to stop up here, let this bulldozer anyway. This is get tuck it out of gear. Open the door if we can. There it is. The old David Brown. The old dozer here. It drove the mill. Did what we used to drive the mill with back in, yeah. It's got a PTO here. There it is here. It drove the mill. I'll go and show you. Here it is, the old David Brown. I think it had a blonde head gasket and it's come to the end of its life. Okay, we'll come back again. Oh, Landy, come on, Landy, one more. We're out and about. Are we here or not? We're here. Do we have brakes? Yep. No. Here we are, we're at the mill. I'm going to show you a few things around. Here we are. One of the logs that haven't been shorn up yet. Found it. Digger. Okay, here we are. This is the old mill. That up there was a little chimney for the dozer, for the David Brown dozer that drove the mill. Here we are here. We're going in here. It's a little bit dark. It's a little bit dark. Here goes the drive shaft that backed into the David Brown that drove the mill. This is the winch. It's dark in here. That's the winch that pulls the trolley when it was all going. This is the trolley here. That's the trolley there. That push. It's a breaking down. This is the breaking down. Oh, we've got a tree growing up through it. This normally has a huge blade. It's a 6-foot blade. It's got a huge collar on it, and it's getting repaired. Parts are missing. Yeah, there it is. There it is. It's getting repaired. The collar for the breaking down. That's the carriage where we pull it along. And this here is part of this is the breaking down part. Here, it's the breaking down. It's all pulleys and belts. All dangerous, and it's all done by the old native timber put together. We've got pulleys up there, and we've got a big pulley up there on the belt that does something. It comes down and moves this and moves that. And this is part of the mill. In its heyday, I have worked here. I've been at the back of that breast bench many times, cutting logs up with the owner. Many times of our family's been here. This is the carriageway where the trolley comes along. At the end there's the double, and it just goes back and forth with the big 6-foot blade on it. I'm just coming down here slowly, have a look. This is what the mill is doing now. We've still got some old logs here, and it still works, but we actually drive it with the tractor now. This is going to the entrance of the old mill. There's the entrance, that's the roof of it. It's getting a bit beyond, it needs a lot of repair done to it. There goes the huge blade there, the breaking down blade. It's as tall as what I am. So there it is there. That's the shed where they all the blades are sharpened. There's a lot of blades in here. This is where he goes in here. That's the miller's sharpens all the stuff in there. Here we are here. We're over at the breast bench, work in progress. The belts are here. Going up into there, there's a big pulley up here. And this here is what he adjusts the timber on. He just puts the timber in there and adjusts that. Yep. And this is the breaking down. This is the breaking down part here. This is the part where I have been on these trolleys. I have been over here, right next to this belt. We've got this big old belt here. It's going 100 mile an hour probably, or not 100 mile an hour, but it's driven off the old David Brown. And they swap belts between this belt and the belt over there that drives the breaking down. You can just see that where the other, take this off and put it onto that pulley over there. So here's part of the mill. We've got bits of wheels and pulleys up here. Bit of a light. This is what the mill, and these are rollers here. Oh, the rollers don't move. Okay, this is part of the breaking down. When the timber comes through here, comes off of there, we just pull it back on here. We pull it back of the timber, and then we put it over here. All the timber that's cut here is put over there and pushed down to your trucks and get taken away. Okay, that's part of the mill. This is a trolley that where you put the waste on. And there's part of the mill there. Okay, we've got this. Just showing you part of the mill now. The old Andy up there, plugging away. There goes another saw blade there. This is part of our mill at the farm. It's 100 years old. No, 100 years old. I don't know. Yeah, so it's well over 100 years old, this mill. So I just gave you a bit of a quick run, what's going down. Bit of a side note from the fencing. We do a bit of milling. It needs a lot of repair. And here's the old Andy, just chugging away. The old Holder motor still puts along. So that's it. The old signing off, the old Land Rover, the old Series 1 at the farm, at the mill. There it is. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. So here we are. It needs a few repairs done here. The old Land Rover still pucks around. The old Road to Cahoo, Landing Creek. That's us.